So Queen Tina, which is blue, or Oxapam, is the leader of the BRQ clan, and so as such is pretty much one of the top players at the moment, but doesn't play our style. So I really want to see how she copes with this style. Generally plays the expert style, which is 10 minutes or so, 10 to 20 minutes of peacetime. Same with Hawk. Hawk is used to the that same style as well, and he came over. Need to close the stream? Yes, definitely close the stream. No stream sniping. Depending on 10 depending on the device. You can see, basically you can have an idea. I mean, in this game you can see where they're doing anyway. But for example, in this case, I'll be saying exactly what's happening on. Krarilotus is here in the bottom left. And Oxapam, or Queen Tina, or no name, as the case may be, is up in the top right. This is a new style for Oxapam, or Queen Tina, or no name. I'm going to go with Oxapam. Okay, obviously isn't used to farming, straight to hunting. If you set up your hunter's post too close to meat, they won't hunt it. They have to have a minimum travel time. I don't know why, but... Alright, initial setup. We've got beer coming in. Food. Looks like she's bought wheat. And she's going for pikes straight off the bat. Meanwhile, Krarilotus is going for the traditional rush strat with a small wall in front of him. So he is a little bit behind on it. Yes. There he has the hunter's post there. And again, so most of those guys, no, they're going to go hunt over that side. That's the thing. And here goes shields for Oxapam. Lots of shields for Oxapam. I think it's going slow because I think she's doing the original way of doing it. With the Unofficial Crusader Patch, you can spam shields, which I don't think is how she's doing it. Alright, so we've got shields here for Krarilotus. Shields here. But no army on Oxapam's side. Krarilotus has these guys. He needs to attack soon. Otherwise, Oxapam gets the eco advantage of spending that gold on economy, while Krarilotus has spent it on army. I think he might have made a bit too many woodcutters at the back here. Alright, here he comes forward. And he's coming forward Oxapam as well. And it's going to be a slinger defense. Here goes Krarilotus's assassins coming in to try and destroy some of Oxapam's base. Oxapam did not kill it. Wonder if there's any more sitting around somewhere. There goes a few more coming from Oxapam to find it and kill it. Be interesting to see how this slinger defense goes, because it's a lot cheaper than the horse archers. All these guys are going to go down. That's in there. Meanwhile, Krarilotus just destroyed another building here. I'd like to see him actually come in closer and try to destroy some of these expensive buildings rather than just the wood buildings. Alright, he's withdrawing here. Can someone type !weighted into chat, please? I might load it up on my phone here, so I can do that. Excellent, thank you very much. Weighted units is actually about equal. Rather interesting. KD's looking okay. So despite Oxapam having a lot more units, 90 to 65, Krarilotus has the higher value units in those horse archers. He's got to do something about this. Those slingers are going to do a lot of damage to those shields. Meanwhile, nothing's really happening at the back here. Oh no, there goes another assassin trying to get the ins. Unfortunately got found out, and you got spears coming in to stop him. Here is Oxapam retreating. Now this is where the horse archers prove their worth. If Krarilotus pushes right now, he can keep attacking while moving, whereas the slingers can't shoot and move at the same time. Oh, another iron mine down. No stuff out here. Krarilotus has his farms just setting up now by the looks of it. It looks like he's only just started this up. I really think he should have moved forward with this stuff. And tried to kill a lot of these assassins, sorry, a lot of those slingers as they retreated. Alright, I would really like next game to also have Hawk in here against Oxapam. Because Hawk's the one that's been getting most of the victories in the style so far. It'll be good for Hawk to see what the strategy is likely to be, as Oxapam has obviously seen the strategy. There was obviously another assassin there, destroying eco. Krarilotus is just sitting his army there, which is triggering me a little bit. I mean, it's possible that Oxapam's also sending out his or her assassins as well somewhere, but for the time being, Krarilotus is relatively safe. Still having connection issues? Oh, right, yeah, fair enough. Okay, the dog sitting forlornly there going, "Oh, you killed my hunter. You killed my friend." What a prick. Killed the dog's friend. Oh. The dog died of starvation. Poor dog. Oh, there goes those assassins. Again, the fact that Krarilotus can shoot while moving is huge. Those assassins are going to go around. Fortunately, Oxapam has figured it out and does know that they're there, so can be ready for it. Got some slingers sitting over here. Fortunately, the assassin's on this side now, not on that side. And Oxapam is going to retreat once more to try deal with that. Krarilotus has his beer production up. He has his food going. Although he hasn't got any wheat in yet. Here comes the wheat, so he can start making his bread. Oxapam has been going for bread this whole time, although now they're not working. Has been getting the beer for longer. However, the resource buildings aren't doing as well because Krarilotus keeps on destroying them. Here we've got the first farms for Oxapam. And got a lot more wood coming in for Krarilotus as well. Oxapam looks like he's retreating everything to his keep, just to make sure, sorry, her keep. Just to ensure that Krarilotus can't run some assassins up there. The king is still on the keep as well, whereas Krarilotus has hidden his king behind some walls just to prevent a surprise attack. Extra, you definitely need skills for that. And at this stage, you need a way to counter that. These knights would be good. Oop. One down. That's the Lost Slingers. Yes, it is. Gray should use the assassins to sneak from the side. Yeah, it should come up here, all the way along the top here, and destroy this stuff. This is where you go along. If you can get enough, get him right up here and kill him off. Kill her off, sorry. Or destroy some other buildings. Bring it right up into the corner from the top edge. That would be the best move, I think. Krarilotus has decided just to run over the shields there, and unfortunately I think that's worked more into Oxapam's favour than Krarilotus's. That's definitely much more stuff there. Feel free to type in the exclamation mark weighted there to see the weighted current units and stuff like that in there, up here. Someone looks like they might have already done it. Changed on me, but... yeah, so units, Krarilotus has the high weighted units. Lower buildings though. And he's got much lower units. That's these extra assassins and horse archers coming into play. And now you got pikemen coming in so that Krarilotus can't run over the army again. Assassin's still destroying eco over this side. Oxapam's just in a pattern of responding at the moment. Oxapam can't get the initiative. Krarilotus has the initiative at all time, it seems. Looks like the hunters have stopped hunting. There's no more deer on the map. Side. Krarilotus needs to be careful of these guys. Oh, that assassin's going up there. That was the whole point of bringing this stuff over this way, was to kill the bears that were defending this eco here. Well, this is interesting. I think Krarilotus is going to get trapped. This is going to be painful. He's losing horse archers as they get hit without the shields. Shields are going away. Oh, this is painful. That weighted is definitely going to change it over towards. Then again, yeah, that moving in was a bad move. Get this assassin to destroy something before it's lost, or get rid of it. Move it back. Either or, you need to do something with it. Don't leave him here. Assassins. Oh, look, there's assassins sitting here. I wonder if Oxapam noticed that. Okay, Krarilotus is withdrawing. And Oxapam doesn't have any gold left. Doesn't really have much to sell. So, he had enough. He probably could have brought those up and killed off the king. But he's decided to withdraw them. Did. And I can't blame him. Needs to be able to somehow defend against this. Looks like there's assassins coming in at Krarilotus. Oh, he's lost his quarry as well. Losing weapons production buildings. Cause of work fletchers and armorers. That's expensive. It's 100 gold on each one. That's why those are taking out one of these guys is much more damaging than this. And this is where you want. This is what you want. Krarilotus wants to surround him. Yes, that's well played. Forcing him to bring those guys in towards his castle. Oh yes, that is what we like to see. Now move these guys up. Move these guys up to try catch some more of these slingers. That was well played, very well played, in getting those shields completely surrounded. Now Krarilotus needs to get some more shields and some slingers up here to deal with these pikemen. Nobody's gone for the extra resource. Oh, actually, that's slaves for Krarilotus. He's probably hoping to get in and see if he can burn this area, and that's why Ox has that water pot in the corner here. I think you need to bring your... yeah, here you go. Bring the slingers forward to deal with those guys. Just check the weighted stats once again. Krarilotus has almost double the weighted units. KD though, he is losing in the KD. So he may be ahead in the units, although he's same amount number of units, but the value of units is definitely in Krarilotus' favour. That's due to these horse archers and to all the assassins running around. But we're seeing a whole lot on this side now. Oxapam has replaced his slinger army. Got another one destroying the eco down this side. These guys have been destroyed. These houses are mostly destroyed. Woodcutters going down. Krarilotus is a real push to prevent any eco for Oxapam, because Oxapam, he needs to have some response to these shields. And going with an expensive response to the assassins to take them out. It has been working for him. But that guy's going to go down. Assassins obviously started coming in the back here. Yeah, there he goes. What was that? That was just a couple houses. That's down again. Still throwing woodcutters huts over this side. Don't think he needs to worry about destroying these. Ignore those. Run past. Assassins coming down this way. A real push on the eco at the moment. I think he's just definitely been in his favour. Troop counts are the same, but he's still got that huge amount of higher value. Assassins showing up over here. Those are tons more Krarilotus' assassins. They're just everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's more assassins running around. Yeah, that guy's gonna die. Krarilotus is deliberately trying to bring these guys in to distract the fire from those guys. Throw more over here. That house is still up. Oh, here comes the slaves at the top there. This is what we've been waiting for. More eco being destroyed. Like, there's a lot ranged up here, so it may not be enough. These guys might drop. You only need to start one fire though. And that's going to kill a whole lot of units there. Can he destroy it? Can Oxapam destroy it? No, he can destroy it. That's still good. Meanwhile, the assassins were going straight for the board and failed, unfortunately. More fire on the other side. Krarilotus making sure he's got units nearby to prevent it. Oxapam from simply destroying it. So assassins up on the keep. There's not going to be enough. No way in there. Krarilotus needs to back off from those. Oh, he left his fingers behind. Make sure he's not under attack over here as well. Looks pretty safe at the moment. I did not see the marketplace go down. I heard someone die. There we go. Assassins coming in here. That is a good thing to be going for. Unfortunately, one assassin is not going to cut it. More slaves coming off to the right. That fire is doing a lot of damage to Oxapam. Krarilotus just needs to get rid of this army, and I think that's. I think the fire is going to go out very soon. These water workers, please destroying it. That's going to be painful with the gold lost and building them. But it's better than losing the whole lot, right? If you're going to lose the building anyway, it's better to destroy it than to lose it there. Assassin up here. Oxapam doesn't look like she's going to notice it. No, she's too busy coming down here. There goes that guy. Oxapam's come out to make sure that the slaves get killed off. Seeing some horse archers to kill these slaves off. These pikemen are going to be a big problem for Krarilotus when they get up here, because he has no response to pikes at the moment. He's got a few slingers in there, but not nearly enough. He's still moving guys around his base. Obviously, he's been still having a bit of issues with assassins getting in. I would suggest a small investment in making these assassin proof, and they only have to watch this one area, but to each their own. He definitely needs more slingers to deal with these pikemen. Of course, to get some assassins out there, that works too. Back off you! Don't forget those guys. Here comes the horse archers over this side, just to prevent any extra eco over there. They're not going to do any real damage, unfortunately, unless... Oh, there we go. Those guys are going to auto-target them. It's GG. I don't know the map very well. To be fair, that you use the map pretty much the same way Krarilotus did. You practiced, you made it all wrong. I think that's I want a rematch. But yeah, that's the entire army gone for Oxapam. But it was well played. Those slingers were a lot more effective than I anticipated they would be. Krarilotus, I thought, was going to be a lot worse off when he came in here. Hate it when yeah, that's kind of part of the interestingness of it, but yeah, that's part of the challenge is that you have to defend out here. Alright, time just to end this one, Krarilotus. Stop talking and finish it off. Make the eco non-stop. Lots of kills for Krarilotus, but that's to be expected considering how many slingers Queen Tina had. The gold required was pretty telling though. The eco, he just had the eco keep on going up. Fortunately, the KD is what you're looking at for on the weighted. pretty close. Actually, and actually, Quintina had the better weighted kill ratio. So that makes sense. But Krarilotus had more gold to be able to afford it, and had the eco. Juice troops are pretty close to the same, but again, Krarilotus had the weighted troops better with the amount of assassins he built.